Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to United View. Welcome to another Flex's View, man. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are enjoying your evening. Listen, if you're out in the UK, yeah, especially down south, I hope you've been enjoying the weather as well because it's hella hot. But little quick update for you about Victor Gyokeres because little bit more drama. And it's exactly the reason why we're always refraining from just doing too much and believing what's out there. Because every day it seems like there's a new position or a new comment or a new statement or a new rumor that is out there in terms of Victor Gyokeres. But it's from the sporting president again. There's some quotes from Federico Veranda, which is a sporting president, from an outlet out there called Combined Sport in Portugal. And here's what he had to say, and I'll get into this. He says, I can say that Victor won't leave for 60 plus 10 million pounds, euros, should I say, 60 million plus 10 million. He won't leave. Absolutely not. In recent weeks, we've been paying attention. He says, we've been paying attention. We've been doing our due diligence. He says, I saw a player, Zubamendi, who is 6 months younger than Victor, go for 65 million euros. And I saw Mateus Cunha go to Man United for around 75 million euros. We're talking about players who are 26 years old. I believe that Victor could leave unless he has the worst agent in the world, which I don't believe, as he's one of the best in the world. Now, does he mean as in the agent or Victor? I think he means Victor. I think he means the player. But what he's basically saying is, we're looking at the prices around Europe. We know what's going on. We know how much people are being sold for. And cut the crap about age, because Victor's 27, yes, but I'm seeing Zubamendi 6 months younger. He's going 65 plus. I'm seeing Mateus Cunha, same age. What's Mateus Cunha, 25, 26? I think he's 26 as well. Yeah? So a little bit, 1 year younger, 75 million euros. We're seeing that. So anyone thinking they're going to get a cut price deal for Victor Gyokeres is mistaken. And he again reiterates the fact that he will not leave for 60 million euros plus 10 million in add-ons. He won't leave. Absolutely not. And in recent weeks, we've been paying attention. So listen, to be honest with you though, he's right. If we're being honest about market value of what a player of Victor Osimhen's stature and should command in terms of fee, he is right to compare it to other players. This is what happens in the market. This is transfer business. This is what happens. Like we're not shocked at that. If you're selling your biggest asset, you're going to try and get as much money as you can. But not only are you going to do that, you're also going to base it off of what the going rate is for other players, right? So, but there's caveats, right? So you could say that Mateus Cunha, he's played in the division 2.5 years at Wolves, mate. He's Premier League proven. There's Premier League tax. That's not as much tax as there is in Portugal. So that's a pushback that any potential buyer for Victor Gyokeres could have. Zubamendi, 6 months younger. 6 months younger is 6 months younger. He's a little bit younger than him. He went for 65 million euros, but then you could argue that he's a midfielder. He's not even a goal scorer. Goals is the hardest thing to buy in football. It's the hardest thing to do in football. Hit the back of the net. It's the aim of football. So strikers are always a commodity. Strikers are always sought after. So it's just a little bit of gamesmanship and a little bit of reiteration that Federico Veranda, the sporting president, is not here to be mugged off. He's not here to be blackmailed. He's not here to be bullied. And it's nothing to really do with the gentleman's agreement, I suppose. It's more just laying it down to say, we're aware of what the going rates are around Europe. And I think that's what goes in their favour of they know that people want this player. They know that it's a striker's market and many teams are looking for a striker. The bit where he goes on to say, I believe that Victor could leave unless he has the worst agent in the world. He's probably, obviously this is just in translation. I haven't seen the video or we don't know if it was recorded, but I'm pretty sure the way it was said or written might not be as direct as that. There's probably a little bit of jest in there because he's like, he's definitely going to leave. He said Victor Gyokeres has said he wants to leave. It's all over. He's basically going to go on strike if he don't get a move. He's saying unless he's the worst agent in the world, then it's easy to get this player a move. So he's kind of, a little bit of tongue in cheek with Victor Gyokeres' agent as well. So for me, man, it just furthers the conversation. It just reiterates the fact that this is still a volatile deal. It's still a volatile deal. And also we know like the minimum numbers of what's going on. Like this is not the first time that Federico Veranda has said he won't leave for 60 plus 10. He just won't, which is what? That's 70 million pounds. That's include 10 million in add-ons. So it's 6 million base. What's that? Like 48 million, something like that? What is that? What's 48 euros? Sorry, 60. What's 60 euros in pounds? 60 euros a pound. 51 pounds. So he's basically saying someone as good as Victor Gyokeres ain't leaving there for 51 million pounds. You can forget that. Plus the 10 million in add-ons, which is what? 8 million pounds. So he's saying that someone he can't leave for 58 million pounds, all in as well. It's going to cost you more than that to get Victor Gyokeres. Is that fair? Victor Gyokeres, unlimited goals. He's 27. I think he's got a couple of years left on his contract. It's not like he's in the last year. 58 million pounds all in. 59 million. Probably should be a bit more. If you said take all of this animosity out of it, what is Victor Gyokeres worth? And bearing in mind, Mateus Cunha, okay, Premier League proven, slightly different. Brian and Brumo, again, Premier League players, but 60 odd million euros for Zubimendi, that's the best part of 51 million pounds. It's he's a striker, he knows where the back of the net is. So again, it doesn't mean I said it's not going to be 100 million euros. That's unreasonable. But at the same time, it ain't going to be 58 or 58 million pounds. It's not going to be 60 plus 10 in euros. Not happening, mate. Which is 70 million euros package. So I think he's saying it's not going to be 70 million euros package. Yeah, 70 million euros package is 59 million pounds. Let's just say 60 million pounds. So what's he looking for? 75? 75? That's 65 million pounds. I think they're looking at least between 65 and 70. Let's say it was 70 million pounds. 70 million pounds is 80 million euros. It's probably, I feel like I'm just doing a maths conversion situation here, but that's what we've got to do. I think they're looking around that, personally. It's volatile. I don't know for a fact, but just going off of a base fact, which we know that it's not going to be 60 and 10, which is 70 million euros. And even that was 60 up front and 10 in add-ons. Let's just say 70 million base. I think they're looking for 70 million base, which is 80 million pounds. Or I think they'll be looking for a total package of 80 million pounds. Of 70 million pounds, total package, which is 81 million euros. Even if you did 85 million euro total package, that's 72 million pounds. If you comprise that in add-ons, it might be, because he says he's not leaving for 60 million base euros. So you're looking at, I think they want at least 70 million euros. And 70 million euros is 59 million pounds straight up. So 60 million pounds, I think, is going to be your base fee and then whatever add-ons on that. Anyway, regardless of all of that, it's another reminder. It's another smack in the face that this is just going to rumble on. Let me know what you guys think of the news, man. What do you think about the president talking once again? Do you think there's going to be a conclusion to this anytime soon? I don't. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking, man. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I am out of here. Peace.